What's up, guys? My name is Kite Crack, and today we're gonna be ranking POIs in Fortnite. Chapter 2 Season 3 just started, so what better way to get into the season than rank every POI? So this, I have a sideboard next to me that says OP, not bad, meh, and why in the game. They're pretty explanatory, and so let's get it. The thing mostly I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do it like, let's say, I'm not gonna rank it from how Google ranks it or how other people rank it. I'm gonna rank it from my opinion and how I thought it worked in game. Like let's say whenever I dropped in season 1, sorry, no, I never played in season 1, season 3. Whenever I dropped in season 3, which place was more populated, which was not went to, which had good loot and stuff. Like, it's my opinion. You guys can have different opinions. Oh yeah, add that. Which I'm gonna do season chapter 1 ranking and chapter 2 ranking. So without that, let's get started. And also let me know in the comments which one was your favorite in season chapter 1 and chapter 2. And if there were plenty favorites, then it's okay. Okay, let's get started with one of the most OG ones, Tomato Town. Sorry if the pictures are blurry though. So, Tomato Town. Actually, fun fact, this was actually the first place I landed in my first ever game of Fortnite. So, this for me is OP, but not a lot of people went there, which I saw, that's why I landed there. Not a lot of people went there, and it was pretty sometimes boring, you can say. It just the house here and really made it boring sometimes. So, it was a not bad spot, I would say. Okay, Lazy Links, introduced in season 5, was pretty hectic whenever you went there, but it kinda fell out in the end. And by season 6, it was not being used that much. So again, it was not bad, you can say. Okay, then let's do Risky Reels. Risky Reels in this season is really populated. In that season, it was also populated. And I have to say, this one is one of the OP spots they made. Plus, especially the when they started the live events in season 3 and had the movie play in season 4 about the villain thing, that was really cool. It was really like different. Fortnite tends to do different stuff. Okay, then we have Moisty Mire, removed in season 4 by Paradise Palms. Let's do Paradise Palms next. This one, I'll be honest, is a big meh, big meh, cause nobody went there. Whenever I went there, it was because there weren't even a lot of chests there. The When I went there, I just went there with my squad so we didn't die. And also, it's also in chapter 2 in the form of Slurpy Swamp. Cause let's look at that. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just Slurp currently? Just a little more advanced, you can say. That's pretty much Slurpy Swamp. So, and speaking of Slurpy Swamp, um, this is not the only thing Fortnite has copy pasted into the new map or even the old map. Okay, so as I was saying, let's go Paradise Palms. Paradise Palms for me is straight up OP. No like jokes. It came out. I went there all season 5. I went there like crazy. I used to drop there. If I played a single day, I would drop there once at least every day, and there were a lot of people there anytime. Even if the bus went from Junk Junction to, like Junk Junction to Wailing Woods, like straight up. Okay. Speaking of Flush Factory, really calm spot until there were challenges in season 6, which made it really hectic, but it was not bad. Okay, next one, Polar Peak. If I clicked it, why not? Polar Peak was straight up OP. The loot was amazing. When it first came out, it was the actual highest spot on the map. It was pretty. When it first came out, it was. When it first came out, it was like really, really. How to describe it? Hectic, but I still went there even though I sucked at playing. Fun fact about me, I just learned playing Fortnite like after chapter 1. After I started recording videos. I was actually the worst player you could ever see. You wouldn't think of me as a season 3 player if you saw me playing. So, yeah, Polar Peak was like really hectic but really fun. Frosty Flights was not bad, I would say. Not bad in the sense that it was the planes thing that it had like 6 7 planes was really good, but after planes got removed, this fell out quick. Nobody went there. It was in the corner of the map. Even after the ballers thing, it nobody went there. So not bad. And I personally didn't go there a lot after season 7 because of the planes. It was only, I mean, look at the name. It's Frosty Flights. It's literally an airport for planes. If you don't have planes, what's the point? Okay, now we're to repeats. Fatal Fields. Okay, before I start Fatal Fields, Anarchy Acres, right? And Frenzy Farm in this season. I don't have it on top here. This is only season 1 at the moment. Chapter 1, sorry. Fatal Fields and Anarchy Acres were literally turn Fatal Fields clockwise 90 degrees and you get Anarchy Acres. This is the newer Fatal Fields with the grass. That's when the older Anarchy Acres, it got removed in season 5. I'm just gonna say, why was this in the game? Fatal Fields made sense. Why was this Anarchy Acres in the game? Like, tell me, please. Why? It was just a duplicate. And same for Frenzy Farm. I mean, technically, if you think about it, they brought back Retail Paradise Salty and Frenzy Farms in the new map, which Frenzy Farms now named Fatal Fields now named Frenzy Farm. But the thing is, they brought back a lot of things. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find a few more brought backs and stuff. Okay, let's keep on going. Tilted Towers. Is there even a question? It used to be my favorite spot, and after the Batman thing, it got even better for me. Cause I am one person who loves Batman. Batman's most likely my favorite DC character, easily. And while we're rating Tilted, let's rate Neo Tilted. Neo Tilted was a little more. I wouldn't say Neo Tilted was a good. They ruined it with the flying thingies. They actually ended up ruining it because everybody you knew was flying, and then you had people flying everywhere. It was insane. You couldn't even see straight. While at that, let's get Mega Mall. I do not have Retail Row in this. I don't think so. Mega Mall will be rated as 1, and OP, straight up OP. Because Mega Mall was. Retail is still one of my favorite spots, even in Chapter 2. And it was because the loot is so good. And again, it's pretty populated. Well, the major reasons I've done these in OP is not because they had good loot. Believe me, Tomato Town has amazing loot. People didn't come there. But it was a non-populated. It's not fun. It's like going to the end of the map, finding 10 chests, and then just dying to Storm. That's the point. So that's why I rated these on top. Frosty Flight was populated, but it fell out. Anarchy Acres was not populated, not nothing, and it was just a redo. That's why I have it my game. Moisty Mire was not populated at all, and I never went there personally. Just once or twice. Lonely Lodge. Lonely Lodge was again for me a meh. Even though I used to go there in like Team Rumble, which was like my go-to in Team Rumble, but I would say it was a meh. Salty Springs is a OP, no doubt. Like no questions there. Lazy Lagoon. Lazy Lagoon was pretty populated on its first few days, fell off quickly, and quickly fell off. It was popular for the cannon and stuff in season 8, yes, and then it fell off. Nobody went there. Sunny Steps. They added this in season 8, if I'm correct, and people went there for the first few days to try it out. Then it just fell off, like bad fell off. Like I didn't even see people going there, even if the bus was on top of it. I personally went there in Team Rumble here in Lonely Lodge in Team Rumble, like normally as a line. But personally, the loot was good. I'll say that. But why didn't you remove it? I have one question. Why didn't you remove it in season 9, even though you guys knew that was the least populated spot? And when hard drops came in the game, this was the place that had the most hard drops. I'm really making this prolonging this video. I not intended to be this long. Pressure plant. Pressure plant was again at first. Actually, I would say it's meh. At first, when it's to the volcano, the only good thing going there was like propelling yourself up and getting Oh, we still have a lot left. Going up and doing that. And yeah. Okay, Shifty Shafts. Shifty Shafts, not OP. I'll bring Shifty Shaft down here. Shifty Shafts was, again, not bad. People came there, decent loot, but it wasn't a weird spot of the map. Plus, it was a really weird map. It was confusing, to say the least, for me. Greasy Grove. Even though after the Durburger thing, people are like, why leave Greasy and stuff and stuff. I'd say it's not bad. I wouldn't rate it an OP. Even though it was really good loot. And Haunted Hills. Haunted Hills, I personally went to Haunted Hills a lot, but nobody came there. And this was like, I'm talking about season 3, 4, and 5. Well, not 5, 3, and 4, because I got all the loot, everything, and nobody came there. Even though people would go to Junk Junction right next to it and wouldn't come here. They would come here to kill me, though. So, Loot Lake. Loot Lake at first was pretty non-populated in like season 3, but after the events started happening and stuff, because after season 5, when when Loot Lake got Bouncy Boy, that's when it really started popping. And after that, I was pretty sure I would call it OP because with almost a place like Tilted or anything, wherever the bus went, people would land there. Dusty Depot. Everybody wanted this back. They got it back. And I'm rating this as a whole. I do not have Dusty Divot, so I'm rating this as a whole. And I would say there has not been. I would say it was not bad actually. I have a reason to say that. It's because of the fact that Dusty was, um, you can say, at first Dusty in season 3 wasn't that popular. When it blew up, people were like, "Oh my God, Dusty blew up" and stuff. And then pretty much after Dusty blew up, it got popular, and it got popular in season 4, and 5 was okay. But after 5 and Paradise Palms and stuff, it fell out quick. But for me personally, it was not bad. Again, Happy Hamlet. I still have one question: why in the game again? People didn't come there, right? And why not remove it after season 8 or even 9? But no, keep prolonging it. I mean, they could have replaced it. The ice was melting. They could have done some weird storyline shit, but they didn't. Wait, haven't I already done this, Salty? That was a mistake. Sorry, guys. The Block replaced Risky Rios and moved across the map and then destroyed Motel. But it was a creative idea. I would say that, like giving creators a chance to be part of Fortnite and stuff. That's the reason I would put in OP. Otherwise, it literally killed Risky for me and Motel, two of my favorite places. So, Pleasant Park. Pleasant Park, straight up OPs. I went there a lot when I started to play Fortnite properly. I went there a lot, and yeah. Lucky Landing. Pretty good place for loot. People came there decent amount of times, and yeah. Junk Junction. Junk Junction was pretty actually OP because of the llama thing next on top of it. It was actually pretty OP. People came there, even though it was the farthest point on the map. Snobby Shores. Snobby Shores, I personally went there. I mean, I went to every place here except, I guess, Anarchy Acres, but and Sunny Steps, like in normal games. So, Snobby Shores, I personally went there a lot, but no people, no population, and the loot, like one big house had one chest, which is kind of disappointing. Wailing Woods. This is a weird. Sorry about the weird map thingy. I couldn't get a proper picture of Wailing Woods, so sorry. Wailing Woods, I'll have to put it in meh. The only reason people went there, if you were a builder, you would go there to get wood. That's it. Or if you want to do sky bases in the day, that's it. That's why we'd go to Wailing Woods. Nothing else. Starry Suburbs. Nobody actually might remember this map. It came out in season 10 in like the last 2 weeks. I personally went there only in Team Rumble because I didn't want to risk it. It was way too popular. But the thing that hit me most, the Go Tactical SMG. Oh my god. That thing slayed and slayed. I couldn't even aim at the time, but I could kill with that thing. and the damage was killer. Please bring back a spot like this. Stars fell from the sky. This is Starry Suburbs, by the way. I'll try to zoom in to see if you guys can see that. Okay, that's it for season one. Let's move on to chapter one. Sorry, chapter two. Let's move on. Okay, so we are back, and it took time to set this up again. So let's start with risky reels again. I know it's a duplicate, still pretty. Actually, it fell down for me. New places, new times, kind of fell down for me. Not bad now. Okay, then Weeping Woods. Weeping Woods, when I first exactly my first drop of the season one was in Frenzy Farms, right? So that for me again, when I landed there, I'm like, really again, Fatal Fields again. Like, I get it. Like, I wouldn't say same to Retail Row. I wouldn't say the same to Retail Row. Retail Row is still OP for me. The reason is they didn't change anything. They just put it in the map again. Same with Salty. But the thing they did with Frenzy is they name changed it and pretend that it's a different thing. Now that's just wrong. Sorry, these are low color year images. Sorry about that. Weeping Woods. Weeping Woods was actually a little different and not bad. Slurpy Swamp, as I said, it's still Moisty Mire, but the ability to heal and generally the loot there. Sweaty Sands, Sweaty Sands, Sweaty Sands. Where to put this? I've never actually went to Sweaty Sands a lot. Um, I'd say meh. I've never actually went there a lot. I had to go there for challenges. That's it. The boss places were different at first to me. Like you could get a mythic weapon, and I'm not gonna put them in OP. I'm gonna rate them by weapons. Agency way too populated. The gun was good, so that's an OP. Shark, I would say the gun was good. It was pretty populated. Rig, however, the gun was really good. Less populated, but I never preferred the boombo anyway. So Grotto, the gun killed, but for me it was not bad. Okay, this season I actually have not a lot of Y in games. Misty Meadows, I actually went there for my latest video, I think. Yeah, the video that's gonna be uploaded after this. So enjoy that one. And Crag Eclipse. This one, if anything, is meh or Y in game. But I wouldn't say Y in game because they kept changing the map from season 1 to 2, 3, like a lot. So they did change Crag. They removed it, or it's coming back. Steamy Stacks. Again, a meh. Not a lot of people. People went there, but because of the yacht. Speaking of which, I forgot the yacht. I know. I couldn't find a picture of the yacht that was not on top and covered by a tag of someone's image. So, yeah. A yacht for me would be meh. The Deadpool pistols sucked. The only thing they were good for was healing, but you didn't find bots in endgame, so now they would actually be cool because you have marauders roaming around the map. You could just shoot them, get health, and yeah, but that was meh for me. Yacht was meh. Dirty Docks. Again, another meh for me because I didn't personally go there. I went there twice for challenges, and that's it. I did go there once or twice when I saw a lot of people land at Grotto and I was going to Grotto, so I went there, went to the crane on top, got the guns, and then went to. And I pretty much secured Brutus after that. Lazy Lake. Lazy Lake was not bad. Actually, no, Lazy Lake was OP. I used to go there a lot. A lot of people. Hectic, but fun. Still, it's fun. In Chapter 3, Season 3. Holly Hedges. Holly Hedges, I would say. Not a lot of people. It normally I fought there people there in endgame. So I would say not bad. Okay, so that's pretty much done this video. I wouldn't say there were a lot of Y in the game in chapter 2. If there are, I'll try to make another video on this um after chapter 2 season 10. Wow, stick around till then. Wow, that's a long prediction. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was again my point of view. Your point of view might be different, but I rated this not from my point of view, from like what I noticed about the spots, not like what I thought of them personally, because I personally thought of Misty Meadows pretty highly, but there are people there, but often they go for the shadow base. Now no longer shadow base, but that's where they go. So it's like a place to come after shadow base. So yeah, and also stick around for a video I'm gonna be making on the charge shotgun only challenge, and I have a new amazing tactic that you guys should plan on using. I'm gonna also make a video on that. So that's been it for this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe because you guys are most likely new, and come on, let's get to 100 before the end of this year. Come on, everybody's sitting home. Come on. Also, I have a Discord server. Join that. If you guys want to play with me, make videos with me, or just simply chat, I have no problems. I am really the freest person in this universe, so consider joining that server. And yeah, pretty much stay tuned for more videos. That's been it for this one. Take care, everybody. See ya.